Hello, welcome back
Hi,
to
everyone.
The View. We were just setting up for this interview. We have Miss Julie Rice here with us today. We were just setting up, and it's so funny because we have, how many episodes did you say?
This is like, because I think we did 8 or 9 last year, so our one last time about, with Mr. Martin about lunch was like 10, so this is like
the
11th or
Okay.
12th, yeah.
And so Miss Rice said, I think I've only seen maybe 2 of the views. And so we said she was going to go ahead and binge watch season 1 of The View.
I know.
When she gets home tonight
Not
on
tonight.
YouTube.
Not tonight. Tomorrow
Yeah,
night.
coming to a YouTube station near you. So, well, today, it's not nighttime yet, but today we are going to talk about Success Club, because Success Club has gotten started just last Tuesday, right?
Yep.
And so this is the first week, yes?
First week. Today's the second day of Success Club.
Okay, but we want to take this opportunity early to encourage all the parents to at least sign your kid up for Success Club that meets on Tuesdays and Thursdays after school. So,
Entonces, en este episodio vamos a hablar del Club de Éxito que tenemos aquí en Sage Valley porque empezó el martes anterior. Entonces, estamos sugiriendo que todos los padres pongan a sus estudiantes en este club. Entonces, hoy vamos a hablar de los detalles del club y cómo se hace y cómo se puede utilizar para ayudarles a los hijos.
okay.
Yeah.
So parents, if you've not heard of Success Club before, this is Mrs. Rice. She is, you were actually,
I'm one of the Success Club
she
tutors.
was
okay, and so would you just tell us real quick, what is Success Club?
Absolutely. So Success Club is our after-school program that is designed for every student. It runs from as soon as school gets out until 5 p.m. and it is designed to help any student that needs any extra help in any subject. We have tutors there, teachers from all areas, and they are there to provide not only help on any work that they have, but study help for tests coming up. They are there. It gives the students that don't have readily access to computers and Chromebooks
Very good.
the ability to use those while they are there. And all of this under a supervised, with a supervised group of teachers.
Okay.
Okay. Entonces, el Club de Éxito sucede cada martes y jueves hasta las 5 y el propósito es para darles a los estudiantes algún tiempo aquí en la escuela para recibir ayuda con las tareas, para tener tiempo para estudiar para los exámenes y tienen acceso a las computadoras si necesitan acabar con una tarea en las computadoras. Hay maestros que están para ayudar y es un tiempo especial para ellos para que puedan tener éxito en la escuela.
Okay, so what you're saying basically is if they need help, if a student needs help in math, there's a math teacher there. If a
Absolutely.
student needs help in English or science, those teachers are going to be there for them.
And we have the resources if for some reason there's an avid teacher and a math teacher on that day and the student needs help in ELA, we have the resources from the teachers available to us
Okay.
so that we can help them find the answers that they need.
Okay.
Okay. Entonces hay maestros para cada clase y si no hay, los maestros que están tienen las materias necesarias para ayudarles a los estudiantes a estudiar y para entender las instrucciones de las asignaciones.
Okay. So what, Mrs. Rice, what I hear you saying is that whether a student is in a regular gen ed class, whether they are in an advanced class or any level of instruction, regardless, they can go to Success Club.
Absolutely. And Success Club, what we would like for students to do, we have a Success Club agreement that has to be filled out for students to attend. It is in both English and Spanish for all of our students and all of our parents. And this has to be filled out by the parents and signed in order for the students to attend. Now, as soon as this is filled out and turned in, that means any Tuesday or Thursday, that student can stay after school and get help. But they don't have to go.
Right.
Just because you sign up doesn't mean you have to go. It means that you can go when you need to go.
Right. So you can sign up and say you don't have a test coming up for a week or two. You don't have to go this week if you don't have any missing assignments, if you don't really need any help. You don't have to, but once, you know, you can get a student could get a bunch of friends together, and as long as everyone has their paperwork in, they can go and they can study for a big exam. They can have extra time working on a project, especially if they don't have internet access at home. All this is available. So,
Absolutely.
Entonces, el Club de Éxito es para todos los estudiantes. Entonces, para entrar y para participar en ese club, hay que llenar uno de estos acuerdos. Y después de llenar el acuerdo, los estudiantes pueden participar cuando sea necesario. Entonces, por ejemplo, si hoy es martes y yo no tengo tarea y ni tampoco tengo examen, no tengo que ir. Solo necesito ir cuando necesito la ayuda. Pero para entrar y para recibir la ayuda, hay que llenar el acuerdo.
all right. So I think one thing I wanted to hit was athletes, because every Monday we decide, you know, there are grade sheets and we see who is eligible to play sports. We take academics very seriously, and our athletes are expected to meet that standard. So if an athlete who is currently in a sport that's competing right now, if they slip below a C, is that what it is? Is it an F? Is it a D?
Any student with an F
Or
below a
2.0.
2.0,
Or below a 2.0. Okay.
that puts them ineligible to participate for that week until they, for that entire week, and then until they get their GPA up over 2.0 and no Fs.
Okay.
Entonces, aquí en Sage Valley, cuando se trata de lo académico es algo muy importante para nosotros. Entonces, hablando de los que participan en los deportes, tienen que tener buenas calificaciones. Entonces, si tienen un grado menos de una D, o sea, si tienen una F, o si el porcentaje es 2.0 o menos, no pueden participar en estos deportes. No pueden ir a practicar, no pueden ir a los partidos, no pueden hacer nada que se trate de los deportes si las calificaciones son malas.
So the athletes then have an opportunity on Tuesdays and Thursdays to go and be in Success Club and get that grade raised as quickly as possible, because we're all about our kids playing sports and participating in
Absolutely.
these extracurricular activities.
And you know, our coaches work so well with this because their priority is your student as a student and an athlete. And so they work so well with this that if the grades are slipping and the student goes to the coach, they will let them go to Success Club for the first part of Success Club, and then they can rejoin the practice later for those kids that are still eligible, but they do need that extra time.
Okay.
And like I said, the coaches are so great about working with the students that way.
Yeah.
Entonces, lo que pasa es que si uno no es elegible para participar, uno puede ir al Club de Éxito para hacer la tarea, para subir la nota en la clase. Y aun si uno es elegible, pero todavía necesita ir al club, los entrenadores de nuestros deportes son excelentes y ellos dejan que ellos participen en el Club de Éxito por la primera parte de la práctica y después pueden ir y participar en la segunda parte de la práctica y así pueden recibir la ayuda de lo académico, pero después también pueden participar en el deporte.
Perfect.
And you know what, that made me think of another thing. One thing about the Success Club, I said it runs until 5 p.m. and students do have to stay until 5 p.m. unless a parent physically comes into the building and down to the room where Success Club is, if they need to take them earlier than that. So please know that the kids are expected to be there until 5 p.m.
And then they have to have, that means they also need to make sure they have a ride set up.
And they
right?
have to
Right.
have a ride set up because there will be no transportation.
Yeah. Entonces, los estudiantes necesitan quedarse hasta las 5. No pueden ser temprano a menos que los padres entren a la escuela y vengan al club físicamente para llevárselos. Entonces, los estudiantes necesitan organizar algo con los padres para que ellos puedan venir a recogerlos después de que acabe el club.
Okay. So really, I would just like every student in the
Everybody
school
should be doing
Everybody.
this.
to just fill out the
Fill it out.
paperwork, and then they'll have it on file.
Every one of my students is
Right.
required, in fact, this is happening next week, every one of my students is required to take this home and get it signed by parents and bring it back for a grade. And that way I know my students are set up to have that available when they need it.
Entonces, es nuestra sugerencia de que todos los estudiantes deben llenar un acuerdo así, porque como dijimos, no se necesita utilizar si no es necesario, pero con este acuerdo ya llenado, ya tienen la opción en cualquier momento.
All right. So let's
Alrighty.
get these kids signed up.
Yes.
Do it.
All right.
And episode 2, right?
Episode 2 for season 2.
Yeah, that's right. 2.2.
Now I know we're doing seasons now.
I know.
I hope we
right?
get picked up for a third.
I know. I know.
So it's a little scary.
Yeah, it
I hope
depends
we're
on our
not
number
replaced.
of viewers. I know.
I know.
Yeah.
Goodness.
All right then.
All right.
Perfect.
Another one in the
Perfect.
books. Here we
Woo!
go.
All right,
Thank
you have to
you.
use two.
Oh,
Yes.
All
I
right.
know.
All right. Have a good night.
Hasta.